back to A Couple Travelers. It's Andy and Jenna here from the Dolphin Resort at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. We are on our second full day of this little long weekend.
You didn't think day one was a full day?
No, second full day. Like, oh, well, I guess day one was kind of a full day.
You know, we got up at 3 a.m. That's a full day.
Yeah. Well, by the time...
Day 3. It's day 3.
It's day 3, if you want to count it that way. We just got done with breakfast here at the buffet.
Fresh Mediterranean Market buffet at the Dolphin. It was pricey, but the food was surprisingly good.
It kind of reminded me of that breakfast we had at Universal at Bluezoo Royal Pacific. Like, the food was okay, but it was also pricey.
Right.
You know?
It's just the, markup of a deluxe resort.
Epcot was our only park day yesterday, so we are just trying to do a couple other things on the trip, trying to get some pool time in. Definitely going to be doing some time at Disney Springs and the Boardwalk. What else is on the docket for today?
That's kind of it.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to take it easy, And actually, for it only being, what's the temperature right now?
Like 63?
63. It actually feels very warm.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's in comparison because we started off yesterday in the 40s walking to Epcot, so.
Yeah, that was rough.
It's still warmer than it is at home.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is great.
Join us as we figure out what to do with the day. Why is it so cold? Stop it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Come on, we'll do it together. Ready?
I will do it in my own time. Thanks.
Come on, 3, 2, 1, dunk. I'm proud of you.
I'm on my tippy toes.
Remember Storm Along Bay in June? It was like bath water.
It was so warm.
Ah! Woo! That's brisk. All right, your turn. Yeah, I did it. Come on, your turn.
Okay, fun. Getting this.
Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating.
Cheating and.
I had no prep.
You could have prepped. Prep yourself.
Sun's out. There we go.
Okay. Time to go over there. Oh my god. Why is it this cold?
Because it was 40 degrees yesterday morning. Okay, now it's good. Once you're in, because then you're insulated from the cold air. You got this. There you go, champ. There you go.
All right, let me do the water slide before I chicken out.
Oh, she's going for it.
He says he believes in me. I can do this. I was trying to not get my hair wet. The cave. Yeah, not wet at all. Oh god.
You came down full flailing.
It was really it's like a big turn.
It's a spiral?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's like a ton of room.
Because it goes like this?
Yeah.
And then that's
Right. Yeah, got it.
pretty fast.
It's quicker than the Yacht Club Beach Club pool, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's quicker and shorter, but it's quicker.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the main pool area.
It's beautiful.
Of the Swan and Dolphin. To give you a little bit of perspective, Dolphin's right here, Swan's over here, so it's pretty equidistant between the two of them. And then the Swan Reserve is right here. So the reason they have all this rock work is because the road, Epcot Resorts Boulevard, runs right along back here, and then the main entrance of the Dolphin is right over there. So it's a really nicely themed area. It's obviously not Disney owned, but they did a nice job with it.
This is the only part of the resort that I remember from being a kid. I remember the water slide. I don't remember it being that fast. I remember the water slide. And I remember like this waterfall.
Yeah.
I was young, I think I was like 7, and my dad had like a conference here because it's a big conference center resort. This is the only part I remember, but I love the pool area.
Yeah. And they have like 3 or 4 jacuzzis around it. What I really like about the pool too is they have mobile order right to your chair. So so there's like different colored sections of the pool, and then each chair in that section has a number. So you scan the QR code with your phone on the back of the chair. It brings you to the mobile ordering menu from the Cabana Bar and Grill over here. And then you are able to select drinks. They have some very basic food options, some salads, pizzas. And then you enter your color section and then your chair number. And then within, an hour, you'll have, food or drinks delivered. So
well, the drinks are within 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, drinks were 15 to 20. We got it a little longer than that. And then food said about 50 minutes. We also ordered it like between noon and 2 o'clock, so it's peak lunch and drink time. But it's a nice feature. And then it was like $30 with tip. I got a margarita, Jenna got a pina colada, and then we both got a Caesar salad for lunch that was like $40 with tip, and one of the salads had chicken on it. Disney Deluxe Resort prices, so that's not too bad actually. Doesn't it feel heated?
It does. Oh, it feels so nice. Why didn't we start in this one?
For the record, I asked if she wanted to start in this one. She said, no, I want to start in the nice one.
I wanted to go to the nice one with the waterfall and the slide.
Lo and behold, this one is...
Oh, it feels so good. Oh, I'm never getting out.
It's actually a really big pool area. So there's this pool.
Is it bigger than Stormalong Bay in terms of like...
So
you got that pool, this pool?
I don't know.
Well,
because Stormalong Bay, they measure in acres.
Oh.
I mean, this is definitely a good size. Like, you got this pool. There's like a quiet pool by the Cabana Bar and Grill, which is right there. And then you got like a small pool, the main pool where we just were, and then another pool off that. So like 5 pools in this section and plenty of chairs. I think we said like 3 or 4 jacuzzis. There's like a little shallow pool for kids over there. A ton of activities too.
Yeah, they have like ceramic painting and a bunch of stuff over there, and then they have like hair braiding and beads and
then there's this whole...
They have tubes and like swan tubes and duck tubes and like tons of stuff.
Yeah, then they have like kind of like Dippin' Dots ice cream available too. They have swan boats that go out on the lake.
I know, I really wanted to do that, but we didn't have time.
So you could rent the water activities over here in addition to the tubes and stuff. And then they sell like different, water goggles and sandals and things like that. If you guys have been watching our vlogs, you know that Jenna really likes these somersault bathing suits. Just got another compliment on it. This is like the 3rd consecutive trip?
Everywhere I go, I get the compliment. Which I like, but...
Did you have this in Sandals, Barbados?
Yes, and we were sitting in our loungers.
Okay.
And someone complimented.
So Sandals, Barbados, we got it, and then...
Beach Club, Caribbean Beach Resort.
And then...
Lowe's Royal Pacific.
Lowe's Royal Pacific, right?
Yep.
So the only recent trip you didn't get a compliment on is the October, because we didn't go in the pool that trip.
We didn't go in the pool.
Yeah. So every trip that we've been on in the last 3 years, of which we've been in the pool, Jenna's got a compliment on her bathing suit.
Both somersault bathing suits.
Somersaults. Come on. Jenna does swear by your products, so... back in the room after changing from the pool. Another good reason to stay in the Epcot Resort area is because you just get so many good views of other parts of Walt Disney World. Just like in Beach Club, how we could see, what was it? Oh, Soarin' and Spaceship Earth from the Beach Club. You have the Japan Pavilion right there. You got the Riviera over to the right of it. And then you probably can't see it on the video, but ever so slightly between the edge of the hotel here and the Japan Pavilion, there's a little rectangle in that shade of go away green that Disney uses. That is the Remy's Ratatouille Adventure Show building. So the French Pavilion, basically. And of course, you got the friendship boats. One of my favorite parts of Walt Disney World. Gotta love the Swan Dolphin. Hi.
Time for dinner.
What's the plan?
Okay, well, we just, I think, wrapped up recording our resort tour. Now we have dinner at Todd English's Bluezoo, which I'm really excited for. And I see some sort of like diamond award. Is that a 4 black diamond something or other?
I feel like anything.
We need to look into what that is.
It's nice in here.
Yes, it is. And our server caught us looking up here because, like, you know, instead of chandeliers, they have like these bubble things hanging from the ceiling, which is so cute. And I was like, oh, it looks like we're under the sea. It's like these bubbles. And then she said that these columns are meant to be like the jellyfish, and then over there it's like the seaweed wall kind of thing. So it's all Bluezoo, the zoo underneath the sea with all the animals. You know, it's very on point. Cheers. Oh, it's great.
It is good.
It has a little bit of hops, but it's good.
It's because you don't like hops.
I don't like hops, but this isn't like hop.
Right.
Yeah, this is good. So this is the Fins and Feather Pale Ale. So this is a beer exclusive to the Swan and Dolphin, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So we knew we just had to try it while we're here, and I'm glad we did because it's delicious.
What did you say about your appetizer?
It's the freshest tuna that I've ever had. It was like ridiculously fresh. And like I grew up in New England. I ate a lot of seafood. Like I know good quality, and that was just whoa. We're here basically at a seafood place, so I was like, we were originally gonna share some things for dinner, and I was like, sorry, Andy, I'm getting fish for dinner. So I'm really excited. Oh my, you gotta try the sauce.
This is the sign of had too much food.
I'm so full, no regrets. I was telling Andy before, best piece of salmon I've ever had. Hands down. I don't know where they get this seafood, but dang. No wonder that we saw a sign in the front that they are a 4 Diamond Award winner from 2016. I mean, they know what they're doing here. If you like seafood, this is a must, must, must. Yes, I'm wearing the same sweatshirt again. I only packed one sweatshirt, thinking it wasn't going to be that cold.
Yeah. Hello from Crescent Lake, my favorite spot in Walt Disney World.
This is your favorite spot in Walt Disney World?
Oh yeah, easily.
I don't know what my favorite
You got the Yacht Beach Club, you got the Boardwalk. I mean, you're within a mile of 2 of the 4 theme parks. Best resort area, and like best.
You know what my favorite spot is?
Animal Kingdom. Anywhere in Animal Kingdom?
I was gonna say Nomad Lounge, like chilling in Animal Kingdom with a cocktail, watching the flotillas go by.
That's another good one.
That's my vibe.
I love that it's a mix of the nice resorts and, I mean, plenty of bars and nightlife. I mean, like, it's not they're not open tonight, but Jelly Rolls, and the dance hall are behind us. Those are...
I wish that was open. We'd be there right now.
Yeah. I think Jelly
Yeah.
Rolls is Wednesday through Sunday, and the dance hall is Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
We wrapped up a little while ago, dinner at Todd, which is Bluezoo at the Dolphin, and it was great.
You know, like looking at the menu, I was like, oh yeah, you know, it just like looks expensive. It looks fine.
Yeah.
Like what, you know, we kind of went in thinking we were gonna get like some appetizers, but
I told you, I was like, you love seafood.
yeah, you were like, Jenna, just order it, and
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I did.
Yeah.
So glad. I saw there was a sign saying it's voted, it's like one of the top 6 seafood restaurants in Orlando.
Wow.
And it's obviously, as we mentioned before, it got the 4 Diamond Award.
Yeah. So let's go through what we got,
Yeah.
right?
So we started with, I think we had mentioned earlier that the beer, Fins and Feathers Pale Ale, that was $7.50 a can. For my appetizer, I got the tuna poke tacos, and they were like just like 3 little ones, super fresh. It's marinated sushi grade tuna with avocado puree, wasabi aioli, and they are in crispy wontons.
Yeah.
That was $21 for those tiny little tacos.
That's a pricey appetizer,
That's
but
a
you
pricey
really liked
appetizer.
it.
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
Andy got the Bluezoo signature clam chowder. It was $13. Light and brothy with salt cured bacon and homemade oyster crackers.
The bacon was really good in it. Yeah, like potatoes in it, it's very chunky. This was definitely more brothy with a little bit of substance to it. The oyster crackers were a nice touch, definitely not like your little bag store-bought ones. And then the clams were actual like clams in the shell in the broth. So it was a great presentation. It was tasty too.
Yeah, it was a big portion too.
Yeah.
For my entree, I went with the salmon, and it came with creamy risotto and some vegetables. And then you got to pick out of like 5 or 6 different sauces. I went with the white wine sauce. It was $37, which actually isn't. That was
No, for
very
salmon, yeah.
expensive for the rest of the menu.
Right.
And it was like a very decent portion, and it was like I said before, best piece of salmon I ever had. The risotto was great. The sauce was amazing. Like, I have no complaints with that. I'd go back and get it again. That's how good it was.
And then I was relatively boring.
He
I
got
had a
the
flatbread.
Olives Classico, roasted tomato sauce, fresh mozzarella, and tomato basil.
It was fine. It wasn't like the best flatbread of pizza I ever had, but worth the $15 for the size of the portion. It was
big.
I mean, small pieces, but good 8 pieces in there the way they cut it. So took 3 of them back for later, and yeah, it was just pretty good.
And then we also got the risotto tots.
Those were great.
Risotto with white truffle and sassy romesco. Oh, that was the sauce.
Yeah. Oh,
that
yes.
red sauce.
Yep.
That was $12. That was unexpectedly delicious.
Just think tater tots, but instead of potatoes in the middle, it's risotto.
Yeah. We also started with bread.
Oh, the bread. Yeah, so the bread service is complimentary. It comes with an onion roll, a traditional like house-made bread, and then this cheesy cracker with like sesame seeds and
rosemary
herbs.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And the butter was
Fennel butter.
fennel butter.
So it was perfect for 2 people. So, I mean, needless to say, when I got to like my entree, I was stuffed.
It was a lot of bread, yeah.
But for all that, with tip, it was $145. I would say it's absolutely worth it.
I mean, just my 2 like seafood things
Yeah.
was like half the bill.
Right.
So.
But I mean, it's seafood. It's not, if you want good seafood, like you're going to pay for it. Like, I'd be more concerned if it was a restaurant with that reputation but crappy,
Right.
like with poorly priced seafood. Right.
And I think it's good to mention, it was very easy to get this reservation. We booked this trip very last minute. We were looking at, a lot of the restaurants around Crescent Lake, at the resorts. We had even looked at to try to get an Epcot reservation last night.
Yeah.
It was just nothing was available. We actually had a reservation for 2 nights ago for here, and we actually canceled and rebooked
For tonight.
within a day.
Right.
So there still was plenty of availability.
Yeah.
So that's, if you can't get something from Epcot, you could walk over from Epcot, go there, and
Yeah.
go back to watch Harmonious.
Absolutely.
It's worth going out of your way for.
So we booked that actually on Open Table and not My Disney Experience. You can still book it on My Disney Experience. When I searched for it on the app, I didn't find it the first time, so that's why I looked for it on Open Table and found it there, and it had all of the time slots, no problem. So all in all, great meal. Definitely recommend it if you're at Walt Disney World or even live in the area and want a good meal. So like we said, we are on the Boardwalk now, just trying to figure out what to do with the rest of our night. This is our last night on this quick long weekend trip, so we're probably gonna head over. You want like beaches and cream, maybe over on the other side of the lake, get some ice cream, just kind of enjoying the atmosphere. It's a great spot here.
Want you sipping on that's got you talking crazy, looking at me sideways, always coming at me. Say why you just a baby? Boy, I'm creeping real with you. Why you trying to play me? Have you lost your mind? Open up your eyes. Let's go. Someone else you must have confused me with someone else. Ready to spit mad bars.
Let's do it.
Super hot.
Fire.
1, 2,
Ready, go.
Hey! You gotta rap on top of it or it's kind of pointless, so go ahead, do your thing, step forward.
Isn't he supposed to go? I feel like I'm looking in a mirror because that is the face of unimpressed. Right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the vocal percussionist or the beatboxer, or as we call it in the industry, spitting for a living. We're doing a lot of microphones.
Whoa.
Sound technicians do not like us. It's a very lonely profession.
Yeesh.
But kids in the audience, raise your hands if you want to learn how to do something that will annoy your parents.
You're never too
Oh,
old to annoy your parents,
yes!
children.
If you want to learn how to beatbox, you got to start with a couple of very important words, and that is boots and pants. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots. Then, get rid of all the vowels. You don't need them. This isn't Wheel of Fortune. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. You got that? That's step 2. Step 3, and this is the most important step of them all. Do not skip it. It is called practice, practice, practice. Now, I have learned through my many years of doing this that the best times to practice are at the dinner table and in the car ride home.
Hey, that's
Captured
disgusting.
audience.
Yo.
If they jump out of a moving vehicle, you're doing it right.
You said
Yeah.
captured audience.
Captured.
Captive. If you're in the front row, you're in the splash zone. So if you practice, hopefully it'll sound like this. Here, I'll step back a little bit.
Hey, 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 hey. If you like what you hear, make some noise. Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. We're walking past Boardwalk ice cream, and I go, oh, they have ice cream here too, but I was no.
I like made a face and I'm like, how dare you?
When you're within walking distance of Beaches and Cream, you go to Beaches and Cream.
Duh.
Have you ever like been walking on the Boardwalk like this?
When I was a kid,
Do you remember it though?
I remember doing those bikes,
Right.
those 4-seater bikes.
Yeah.
That they sell by the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Not sell.
Yeah.
Rent.
Right.
I remember doing that with my parents and with my brother. And that's the only thing I remember about the boardwalk.
Yeah.
But I was like 7.
It's a really nice feature, but also like this live entertainment.
I love the pop-up.
All right, so if you guys remember our Beaches and Cream dining review, Jenna, what did you get?
The No Way Jose
Sunday.
Sundae, which is like
Yeah.
ginormous. Like it
Right.
could feed like 4 people could share it for dessert. But my favorite part of that was the peanut butter sauce because it basically was just like loosened up peanut butter. Like obviously peanut butter is like super thick. I wanted to get chocolate ice cream with peanut butter sauce. But when we went to the to-go window, it basically just said like you could get scoops or you could get like alcoholic shakes and like specialty shakes and stuff like that. So I was like, they're totally not gonna let me do it. They let me do it.
You were so
Smells
happy.
so good. I'm so happy.
All right.
And what'd you get?
I got cookies and cream with a cone. A lovely Stormalong Bay.
Those are some tired and burnt faces.
We had a really fun night here at the Epcot Resort area.
Yeah.
Dinner at Bluezoo. Just even walking around getting footage for our resort tour. That was fun.
Yeah, that was really nice. And then the pop-up entertainment on the boardwalk was a nice surprise.
Yeah.
Topping it off with the best peanut butter sausage, peaches and cream, and sitting and watching Storm Along Bay and everything. It was a nice night.
That was great. That is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Another video coming up for this trip. Our last day on this long weekend trip to Disney World is tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media at A Couple Travelers.
And until next time, keep traveling.